I do want to point out a couple of things again here. If we could bring up the Facebook graphic again. All right. Now, if you notice down on the bottom left-hand screen, there are 4 icons. On Facebook, it allows you to bookmark 4 of your most popular items, meaning you, the user, not Facebook. So if you play a constant game, if you constantly upload pictures, you can bookmark those so you don't have to go into your Facebook applications. Now, on the right side of the screen, it will give you updates as to your friends, your activities, groups you've joined. On the upper right, it will give you suggestions, a suggestion of a group to join, a suggestion of a friend that maybe you want to find, or maybe that wants to find you. Maybe they're a common friend of a friend of yours on Facebook. All right, now in terms of MySpace, a few more tips. If we could bring up the MySpace graphic. Now, one thing you'll notice, whether it's MySpace, Twitter, or Facebook, you will be able to do updates and give status updates. So for instance, maybe today, my updates will say, I am filming my pilot episode of Tech Talk. Your friends will see those, and they will be right in the center of your screen. Down below that, in the center, you will see updates from all your friends. Over to the left is your information screen, your profile, your new messages. Maybe you've got new friend requests. Now, if we could break from this and go to the Twitter screen. The Twitter screen, again, is all about what you're doing. So underneath what you're doing, instead of the link to my Twitter page, you would type in what you're doing at the moment. Down below that, you will see what's called tweets from various people. Now, you'll get an update from them. You can click on their links. Over to the right side, you will be able to tell how many followers you have, how many people that are following you, and how many updates. Right below that, it gives you a little blurb on something to do with Twitter, whether it be a new term of Twitter, etc. And down below on the right-hand side is your information screen. Now getting back to the social networking as a whole. These are the big 3. However, they're not the only ones out there. As Courtney Spencer in her quote did mention, there is another site called LinkedIn. That LinkedIn gets an honorable mention here because of the fact it is a totally professional social networking site. It will allow you to connect with coworkers. It will allow you to connect with college friends, but on a more professional level. What are you doing for business now? How do you want to network? So LinkedIn, which I do not have a screenshot of, is at www.linkedin.com. You can sign up. It'll ask you for your job history, and it is a tremendous all-around site for networking. So now you're probably asking, so what site do I sign up for? Well, my advice is to look at all the options I have just shown you. Look at the various parts of the site. It is no shame to have a log on to every site. It might actually be better for you to sign up for many sites and narrow it out. For instance, do you have more friends on one site than another? Do you have more interests in dating? Do you just want to meet old friends and network? These are questions you have to ask, and you have to find which one is more successful for you for that. Personally, as you saw, I have logons to every one that I've shown you. So you could do this, figure out which is the best for you, and cancel the rest. Again, I've stated it once prior in this show. If you do sign up for any of these, do not, by any means, give out any personal information. Do not immediately meet somebody in a private setting. Go to a public place. Once you're more comfortable and realize the honesty and integrity of the person, then the choice is up to you. But again, never transmit personal data on the internet. Identity thieves cost people billions of dollars each year. And unfortunately, as you've heard in the news, an internet meeting recently cost a young woman her life in Boston. So you do need to be cautious where you go online, just as you would when you meet somebody out in real life. I want to thank you for watching this first episode. I hope if this show becomes successful, you can join me again for our next show. I will be featuring an interview with Keith Curtis. Keith is a former Microsoft executive who is the author of a book called After the Software Wars. This book details how it's possible that Microsoft could be knocked off the top of their game with the help of free software. Please email me with any questions or comments after the show. Again, thank you.